fraction tiles, also known as fraction squares, and I actually use them in my class after the introduction of fractions. So like after I introduce the different parts, I then move on and ask them to kind of use these to play around for several things. But before I do that, I do have the students open the packages up and they notice all the different parts. And if you can see here, we have the whole. They are split up into halves, thirds, fourths, sixths, and so forth. And so the students can go ahead and visualize the fractions and manipulate them and just play around with them for a little bit. And some of the things that I actually do with the fraction squares, I show them equivalent fractions, I show them wholes, I show them how to compare some fractions, and then we move on to adding and subtracting like and unlike denominators. Okay, so there is an actual handout that I use in addition to the fraction squares that allows the lesson to go a little bit better, have a better flow. It's already created. You guys can actually print these and use them yourselves if you like. And so there's some examples of all the kinds of things that I do with them. And I just wanted to also show you guys a quick example of how I would use the fraction squares. So let's say, for example, it's 3/8 plus 5/8. The students will actually use the eighths tile and then notice that that would actually equal a whole.